Welcome back to another video, you juicy pineapples. Now, today's video, we're going to get into a breakdown of UFC 317. Now, this one, I've written stuff down, so I'm reading off a script a little bit from what I've notes that I've wrote down. Just because there are so many fights on this that I want to break down. Revealing from the main card up, to be fair. Well, from the bottom of the main card up to the top of the main card. What is going on with me? Now, I don't know if to start top to bottom, bottom to top. Now, I decided I'm going to start bottom to top. So we're going to start off with Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano. Now, this one's obviously in the lightweight division. To be honest, I can't really go anywhere but decide on Renato Moicano. But I can't really find a way of method of winning. I mean, Renato Moicano's last loss was against Islam Makhachev. I mean, that says enough. It's Islam, you know what I mean? And it was a round one. It was a round one loss, so I don't know. Is he going to have much confidence coming out of that one? I mean, not much can really be taken from you. I mean, he left the division now. He's so dominant, so losing to Islam isn't really a massive thing. However, Beneil Dariush, his last fight was in December 2023. December 2023. And I don't really like it picking fighters that haven't been active, especially when it comes to somebody like Renato Moicano, because you can call him out. His record isn't amazing, but I mean it's not the worst either. He's gonna put on a good fight, and that's for sure. And Beneil Dariush, I've counted them out so many times in previous fights, and I did say I'd never do that again. But against a guy like Renato Moicano, I kind of have to, considering he hasn't been active since 2023. I'm gonna have to go Renato win by submission. I think Moicano by submission. It's either submission or decision. I don't really see it going any other way, to be honest with you. Now, next one we have in the flyweight division, Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. Now, Joshua Van is a good fighter. He is a very, very clean striker. But at the same time, Brandon Royval, never going to count him out either. I mean, who was it? Was it Pantoja? He took Pantoja 5 rounds. He took Brandon Moreno 5 rounds. And these were all in like dominant fashion as well. Like, in the sense of these fighters didn't look like they could be beat around that time in a way, or you didn't really picture them being beat by anybody in the top 5 of the flyweight division. So for me, I'm going Brandon Royval just because he shared the cage with the absolute best, and he's came out on top in those bouts, and that's quite what's the word for it? He's one of these fighters that have like fought the who's who of the division, and some of them he's came out on top, some of them he hasn't. But therefore, I can't really count him out, especially he's on a 4-fight win streak as well. I mean, that says enough, to be fair, for me. 4-fight win streak. He's took Pantoja, who I believe is probably pound for pound one of the greats at the moment, and Brandon Moreno. And he was one of my favourite fighters, to be fair, when he was active in Baby Assassin was taking out pretty much everyone in the game, and the Figueiredo fights kind of really got me as a fan. So with that one, yeah, I'm going Brandon Royval. I'm going to win by submission. I feel like his experience and technique with those guys levels above Joshua Van is going to be enough to get the win. I think that's going to be enough. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. Going on to next, we have Alex Pantoja versus Kai Kara France. Now it's in flyweight division again, and wow, now that is a fight. That is a great fight. I mean, for the guys and girls that know UFC, I don't really have to really go too deep into this matchup because I mean they'll know just from that in itself. I mean, me personally, I go Pantoja, winning by decision. Um, yeah, I feel it's weird because it's one of these fights that I'll count. I'll count one of them out, and it's going to bite me in the ass. So I've definitely counted out Pantoja more than I have Kai Kara France. Um, I just think I don't know. It's hard. It is very hard. It's. I wish I can explain why. I think Alex Pantoja, he's got very good stand up, and then when it comes to the ground as well, he definitely knows how to control and how to evade and do whatever he wants down there as well. Whereas Kai Kara France, we all know he's at what City Kickboxing, I think it is in New Zealand. Trains with Israel Adesanya and Dan Hooker. Those, I mean, the strikers in there. I mean, those other two names, Dan Hooker and Israel Adesanya. Do I need to say much more? I mean, the striking is going to be next level. So mm, it's just going to be a banger. It's going to be an absolute banger of a fight. And yeah, I'm going to stick with that prediction. I'm going to go Alex Pantoja by decision. And but with that, it definitely can go any other way. It could go Pantoja TKO, but it most certainly can go Kai Kara France TKO. Um, yeah, that's my opinion on that one. Now for the main event, we have Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. Now, this is going to be for the vacant lightweight title, which Islam did vacate because he's now going up to fight Jack. My God, Jack Medellina. Is that right? Jack Medellina. I want to say that's right. Um, Islam's obviously going up there to challenge for the welterweight strap, so he's vacated, and Ilia and Charles is going to go for the is is going to go for this belt pretty much. The winner is going to be the undisputed lightweight champion. Now, oh, it's another one with like a Pantoja. This is another one. You can't really pick them. You can't. I mean, Ilia, Ilia, how do you count him out? How do you actually count him out? And the same with Charles. He's been there with Hutu. I mean, he's been knocked down quite a lot of times, and I mean, Taporia is like he's knocked and put down Max Holloway. Who does that to Max Holloway? No one. That's that's all I can really go off. I mean, it's rough. It's so rough. But for a breakdown, for a conclusion of who I think is going to win, it's going to be Ilia Topuria. I think he's going to win by TKO. And I think it could be very, very early. He's a very good wrestler as well. Charles, we all know that he's an absolute monster on the ground. But he's also a monster at the stand up. Like his front kicks, his teeps, anything that he comes from the hips going forwards, like the push kicks, teeps, anything is just ugh. It's a bad day at the office for you. Um, Now Ilie has been rocked, like he has been rocked at featherweight, so I feel like Charles can still rock him at lightweight, and we'll see. We'll see. I'm still going to go Ilie by TKO, and I'm thinking round two, maybe three. Um, that's my breakdown for the UFC 317 main card. Let me know what you all think. Let me know if you disagree or you agree with any of the breakdowns that I've done. Um, but yeah, that's it for this video. I want to say thank you for coming across another video, and I'll catch you at the next one. But please do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you at the next one. Whoosh.